well-being, good relationship and companionship, good health, financial stability. Everyone needs true wellness.
This is another Tuesday, and you know Tuesdays for us is always a good day.
Stay hooked on the True Word Television every Tuesday
Welcome again to the True Wellness Connections
at 5:30 p.m. Winnipeg or Central Time to join Claudine Cintije.
That heartbreaking situation that you are in right now, it is just for a moment.
Elizabeth Brimoh
Know your do's and don'ts, then know the area you want to work on.
and many more well-equipped panelists
Because I never see anybody that waited upon the Lord and God put to shame.
to be educated,
When you study, don't study only for one day in a week and think you've arrived.
equipped,
No one can ever be perfect.
Nobody.
And no one can get it right all the time. We can all mess up.
sharpened,
To be a relaxed woman is more powerful than a talkative.
and empowered towards your true wellness.
You can change yourself. You can change how you see things.
From parenting, educating, health, finances,
When you are facing one issue or the other, the whole of you is involved.
relationships,
Every human being will face situations that they were not expecting.
spiritual,
Jesus said to his disciples, in this world you will have tribulation, so be of good courage.
and day-to-day life matters.
Everything is all about life.
They cut across all topics to make sure you reach the goal of being well.
We talk about homes, education, we talk about children, we talk about marriage.
Different topics, different guests.
If we must deal with challenges and vulnerabilities, especially vulnerabilities, we have to deal with pain.
The True Wellness Connections, every Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. Winnipeg or Central Time with Claudine Cintije and Elizabeth Brimoh
We would be glad to have you with us.
on the True Word Television. Don't dare miss an episode.
In this world as he is, that is who I am. In this world as Jesus is, so am I. In this world as he is, very simple, so am I. In this world, so are you. So are you in this world? I told you it's a very simple song. This all background, everything.
So am I in this world as he is. So are you in this world as he is. So am I in this world as he is. Oh, so am I in this world. So am I. I am the righteousness of God. So are you in this world. As he is. So are you. So am I. So am I. As he is. So am I.
I told you it's a simple song. The Bible says in the book of 1 John chapter 4 verse 17, herein is our love made perfect, that we have confidence on the day of judgment. For as Jesus is, so are we in this world. So you are not defined by your feelings, you are not defined by your situation, you are defined by the word of God. And that's what I want to sing again. The next part is very simple. Just follow closely and declare afterwards. Hallelujah. Since he is holy, then I am holy in this world. Since he is righteous, then I am righteous in this world. what? Then you are blameless in this world. Since Jesus is what? Then you are. You are radically blessed in this world.
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? It's a pleasure being here with you. My name is Elizabeth Brimoh, and this is the True Wellness Connection, broadcasting from the True Words television station. This is a wonderful evening, and we are so happy that you can join us. Today is a special day because we are talking about women in commemoration of Women's Day in March 8th. So today we are going to talk about women everywhere.
Woohoo!
I am not alone. I have a wonderful sister here with me, Sister Claudine Cintije. Can you talk a little bit about yourself?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the True Wellness Connections. As she said, my name is Claudine Cintije. I'm so happy and excited again to join this platform today and to talk about a woman. My God, if there's something that I'm so grateful is to be a woman. And I believe every woman that is watching us today, so we just want you to connect with us, to connect with this spirit of loving yourself and caring about yourself. Just remembering this week as a woman and your role in the community and around the world. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So welcome again. Share. Subscribe to the True Way Television YouTube channel and to Facebook, like us. And yeah, your feedback is going to be very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We thank God for women generally all over the world. When we look back into history, the Lord has really blessed every woman. That you are a woman. Some countries, they refer to a woman as a nation. That is how important a woman is. So we're going to look deeply into that and into history as we progress. Now, we are going to start with Eve in the Garden of Eden. That was the first woman God created. Thank God for everything that happened back then. And thank God for where we are. We are from that generation. But we thank God for Christ, for coming to this world and for the redemption. And now we can call ourselves children of God. Now, as a woman, let's take Canada as an example. From what we've read, what we've listened to, and what we've watched. Before, women were not allowed to talk.
That's right.
Women are not allowed to talk. They are not allowed to vote. They are not allowed to do a lot of things. Then, with time, they were allowed to attend meetings, just their presence, but not to talk. As time progresses, as things start changing, then they're allowed to talk, they're allowed to vote. Now, women I've seen lots of men being president, being prime ministers of a country.
That's right.
Lots of countries. So, we can say those are the developments that we've experienced so far. Now, we are going to move a little bit on. In black communities, there was one movie that really highlighted the role of women in society. You know, women are engineers now, we have doctors, we have lots of profession that before only men were allowed. Now women can do anything. We have mechanics that are women. We have welders that are women. You know, it's not that maybe we are boasting, we are just appreciating how far we've come in development and in technology.
That's right.
Nowadays, women can vote.
Yep.
We can vote. We have a say. When there is discussion, we have a say. We can contribute to discussion. However, as of March 2024, if you are in the same profession with a man, the woman is paid 89 cents for every dollar that a man earns. For every dollar that a man earns, a woman is paid 89 cents. So we still have a long way to go.
That's right.
As a nation, we have a long way to go. Because both of them are doing the same job, but they are still giving priority to men. However, we will take that.
That's right. Whatever it is, first we need to acknowledge those women who came before us.
That's right.
Those women who fight for the right of women. For us who are born at this generation to be able to enjoy what we see.
Yeah.
There are many women who suffered, who struggled, who fight to say no as a women. We also human being like everybody else. We can have the same right.
That's right.
So we salute every woman who have fought for the rights of women, that today, to our generation, we live to celebrate who we are as women.
Yeah.
We live even to be recognized. Even having this International Women's Day, it requires many women to fight for this day so we can be acknowledged. So we can have a time to acknowledge who we are as women. So there is no best time to be born as a woman as the time that we are here right now. So what are we trying to say is that whatever those who came before us have fought for our right, now you as a woman, it is your time to continue to fight to make sure the rights of women are maximized. because we have daughters that are coming. So this is our time to fight so that by the time our daughters grow up to get where we are, they will have the same pay for the same profession that they have.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other things also want to mention is that even speaking that as women, we are fighting to have the same right as men, but at the same time, we still want to be women who fit in the category where God have placed us.
That's right.
We do not dismiss men being the head of their families.
That's right.
Do not dismiss. But the truth of today is men have taken backseat. Many men have forgotten their positions as a head of the family, but they just wanna benefit the privilege of being a head of a family, but forgetting the position of being a head of the family. There's a price you need to pay. There's a sacrifice that you need to pay. But many men are escaping that responsibility, putting more burden on women. Because women, we are stronger from beginning. The strength of a woman, women can multitask, can be here, can be there, can do everything in one moment. But that does not mean it's what we like to do. No, we don't have to do it. No, we like to set, but after all, God have created that to be helpers. To our helpmate. But most of the time we find ourselves having to take the responsibility that we don't want to, but because we are created to be able to hold the family together, so we make every sacrifice that we can ever make in order to keep the family running. So, speaking of the struggle of women in the society, what comes to your mind?
Number one, before we even go to the society, that we can have the same access to education is a big thing. Because I remember reading stories of our forefathers and mothers. They weren't allowed to learn anything, but that we can go to school. Little girl can learn this or that is a great progress. Now in the society, there are still one or two things that need to be addressed, especially when we take let's take families, because group of families makes a society.
That's right.
Now there are some families that some women are not allowed to talk, and some women are in prison. They are not. Thank God for our husbands. Thank God for, because the Lord has put them as the head. But there are some families that are going through agony. The wife is not allowed to talk. Everything that the man uttered out is yes, yes, yes. So when we look into families like this, to help them most of the time is always difficult, because you will not know where to start from.
Yeah, I think that is the main issue of the women. We know what their society tells us to do, and we are here to abide to the rules of our society. Because, you know, if you lose your culture, then you have lost yourself. So knowing that women, we are the helpmate in our families to our husbands, and also we are also the best counselors to our husbands. So if you're a woman, you're not allowed to talk. So which means your husband will have the last say, a last word to say. But at the same time, two is always better than one. So if you have your own head and you want to do only what comes in your mind, so then what is the role of your wife in your life. If you have a woman who cannot talk, who can only do what you know, most of some men, they want to take their wife as their properties.
Yeah.
So it is one of, you can be in your family, but yet you are a prisoner.
Yeah.
You know, yet you're a prisoner. I have lived that life, whereby you have all the workers, like back home, you have all the workers, people who does the garden, you have everything. But the other next things you has is your husband. But you cannot explore the potentials inside you. So that's the biggest struggle for the women. Because we are all created differently. And we all have many gifts and the talent in us. So what we want from our husbands, our men, is to be able to identify, what does your wife like? What does it make her happy? Once you do it, you are doing your role.
Yeah.
To protect your wife, to secure your wife, because the protection that a man is supposed to have in the life of a woman, you're not protecting your wife with a gun.
Yeah.
It doesn't need no gun to protect your wife. When you protect her peace, her joy, her happiness, when you encourage her full potentials, then you are playing a great role in the life of your wife. So many struggles of the women is when they feel like they don't have no say in their homes.
Yeah.
Even though men may be providing everything from A to Z. So it is so important to have that freedom to be you unapologetically.
Yeah.
You know. And I listened to one, Michelle Obama was talking, and they say, what do you really like? She said, what can you do? I say, me, I can do everything in the household, but the one thing I don't like cooking. So when she said that, it sounds like awkward, because everyone expects that a woman should know how to cook.
Yeah.
You know?
And she like it.
You should like it. You know, cooking, I cook for my family, but do I really love cooking? I don't. I wish I can just eat
I like
without
it.
having to cook. But other women, they love it. You see them, they are very creative. They wake up and they explore this, explore that, because that is a talent, that's a gift in them. So it is just okay for you to be able to say, I'm a woman, does not mean I have to be good in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I can cook, but you don't have to be the best.
That's right.
And you don't have to take that one as a shame. No,
That's right.
It's just one of the talents that you do not have. You may not be good at the cooking, but there's something else that you are good and the best to. So, we understand, we are told that a man, you have to satisfy their stomach. If you want to keep your man, you satisfy your stomach, their stomach.
Yeah.
But you might also have to be able to acknowledge that one of the weaknesses of my partner, cooking, is really the last things. But can you just see something else beyond your stomach?
Yeah.
That is good in the life of that woman.
That's right.
You know?
And also, husbands, they are their wives' cheerleader. You cheer them up.
Yes, yes.
You cheer them up, whatsoever they are doing. You come together, pray about it, agree with them. You know, even if they are about to give a speech or they are about to give a lecture, when they see you, they will know that someone is cheering for me over there. And that will boost their confidence. So, we are talking to our husbands everywhere. Let your wife trust and depend on you. Let them know that someone is cheering up for me. Let them know that as I'm giving this lecture, as I'm giving this speech, someone is there praying for me. Someone is there encouraging me. Someone is there speaking life over me. That's, if you ask 100 women, all of them will say that is it for them. If they can depend on their husband, if they can rely on him, if they can trust that he's backing me up, is looking for my joy, is looking for my peace. My husband is looking for my well-being. You know, when you see a woman from a good family, you will see, you don't even need to ask her, because that joy radiates. It speaks without that woman opening her mouth. That joy shows in her that, wow, she's from a good home. She has a good man behind her. You know, for every successful woman, there is a man behind.
It's vice versa.
Yeah.
Every successful man, there's also a woman supporting.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So as much as we speak of women's rights, please, men who is following us now or tomorrow, we are not saying that we want to take over the responsibility of men. No.
It's not even meant for us.
We want to be in our place as women, and we want you men to assume your responsibility in our life, to support us, to cheer us up, to encourage us, to see the best inside us and help us bring it out, other than choking our dream. There are so many women in the families who have many books that they could write, but their men are not allowing them. There are so many men that even when you see your wife want to go for education, you won't even allow your wife to be educated, because you think they will be better than you. You know, you want to get something right. So your wife and you're not competitors. You know, you are all in it. That is, like I always say, that marriage is just like a corporation, whereby you're all shareholders in it. So you are there to uplift each other. Identify the gift and the talent that is in your wife. Not everybody are book smart. No. But if I'm not book smart, there is something greater in me that all I want is you. Encourage me. Pull me up. Don't speak negative about me.
That's right.
That's the reason why, even when we have kids, what are they telling us? Kids is looking at you for your clue. To see, oh, baby, you can do it. You can do better than this. You know what? You did not make it today. You're going to make it another time. If you see your wife want to do this project, don't say you can't do it, you can't succeed. Let this project begin to do it. Then if she happened to fail, at least you will sit down and they say, oh, where did I fail? How can you do better? Because those who have failed are those who have failed to try.
That's right.
No. I remember one of my friends say, she used to be home with her husband, but the husband was taking pleasure of the wife not being able even to buy gas. So she will give them like a little allowance at home, raising up those boys, those kids. One day she went to the gas station to buy gas. She thought she had the $20. She put $20 in it, then she put gas for $20. She could not pay the money. She was, oh my God, embarrassment. But the other person was standing by there waiting to pay, back her up, and they paid the bill for her. That was the day the woman went home and they decided, I have to go back to school.
Wow.
And as I'm speaking to you right now, that woman today is a nurse, independent. Surely enough, as soon as this woman become professional, independent, the man felt like she has lost a point of controlling
over her.
So, again, it is okay when the both of you are able to sustain your family. Controlling your partner, it doesn't benefit anything.
It doesn't.
You know. So, but the woman never say, oh, the money is mine. It's both of us. But the fact that this woman is making money was not comfortable for a man. So, we need our men, as years goes by, to be able to change their attitude toward how they see a woman. That will be better, because the society where we are going, the women are really being uplifted. Women are being honored nowadays in our society. But our men need to learn also to honor us, not to see us as their rival, to see us as their partner, so that when we take we run our family as one.
That's right.
So that's what we say the women struggle with this. Sometimes you don't even know what to do.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Thank you for that. If we look at families now, it's so common to see husband and wife fighting against each other nowadays, because the joy of some families have been taken away just because of what you said about education. That the woman wanted to learn more, wanted to discover more about life. So our men, once again, we are not in competition with you. We are always happy to have you as our umbrella, something like that, because the Lord has made you the head. I don't think any woman should be happy to want to take a leadership role when the husband is there. So we are appealing to all men. Take good care of your family. Take good care of your wife. That is your pride. That is your honor. You know? When you go out and you introduce your wife, eyes will be on you because you've been doing a good job. People rather will be saying, wow, we can see that you are really taking good care of her.
Yeah, but the truth is, whether a man is taking care of you or not, whether is playing her role or not, a woman is able to take care of herself, to take care of her family, take care of her children. That's why the Bible says it's not good for a man to be alone, but the Bible never says it's not good for a woman to be alone. Basically, a woman can be alone and survive and still be successful and look after those children like nothing happened. But when a man is alone, it doesn't matter how much millions you have. The next thing you do, you will destroy yourself. You have millions, you won't even be able to look after those kids. That's why a man needs a woman in their life. But we do not say that women do not need a man. No, we need each other. But should a man depart away, a woman is equipped with everything it requires to survive, you know, to survive the breakup that may happen. I'm saying it, I've seen many women who are super successful as a single parent, raising up their children, giving them everything that they require. There are few men who can be in a single parenting and provide their children and their family with everything that is needed. What does it mean? God did not go wrong when he said, man, you need a woman. When a man have no woman, is destroyed. You become alcoholic, you become addict, you become everything. Your million does not help you. You can't even book an appointment to go do a checkup. You know, men, most of them, when they show to emergency, chances they don't save their life. But when a man have a woman will even book an appointment to go for checkup. But when a woman is a single parent or a single woman, they can run their own life, they can do their checkup, they can look after themselves, they can do everything they can do. So that's the strength that a woman have.
Okay. We will quickly go for break and we will be back soon.
And also we have some comment that we're going to read after we come back from 1 minute break.
Thank you.
are watching the True Word Television, spreading the true word of salvation.
Okay, you're welcome back. Another point that we want to look into is sexual violence as a society. It's very, very common against women. What can we do, or what can the government do to take this stigma away, especially towards women?
Sexual violence, and again, that's a very wide topic to talk about. So it's just good for women not to be seen as a sexual object. No, we want to be seen as women, not to be associated with our sexual orientation, or to be seen as a sexual object. And every woman should deserve to have a consensual sex.
That's right.
Not to have a sex that's being forced or influenced by the power, or to be able to do things that you don't want to do because you want to earn, a privilege in one way or another. That should never be that. And as a woman, you should never agree to do such a things. You should never sell your sexual life to gain benefit or advantages from anybody. That is against your well-being. So sex should be something that is consensual, well planned, both of you in agreement. But it shouldn't be something that you have to do against your will because there is a favor that you want to gain out of it. No. There is a comment that I'm seeing here. I'm not sure exactly which comment. He said, not true, some women are very successful, but they are single or single. Personally, I don't agree with that statement. What is a success mean to the world? But let us look at a success individually. Okay. Yes, of course, success is individually. You are sitting in the driver's seat of your life. It doesn't matter what the life brings your way. Success, it is your responsibility. You can choose to sit down and cry because things has not gone right in your life. You can sit down and cry because your husband has messed up with your life. Or you can choose to find the best inside you and be successful. That's what I mentioned. A woman has got everything in them to be successful. The sky is the limit. It doesn't matter. Yes, you may slow down. Yes, you may limp. But can you search inside you and see what is the talent and the gift inside you? Bring it to pass.
That's right.
And you can be successful. So success is individual. How do you see yourself? Where do you want to take your life? There is no one can pull your life back. There is no man can pull your life back. Nobody. But you alone, you can decide what to do. You can sit down and cry, feel sorry about yourself.
That's right.
Or you can decide to say, hey, I'm going to start business. I'm going to start saving. I am going back to school. That is an example I said. This woman went back to school. She decided to say, no, I'm not going to sit down being a beggar of my man who would throw me $20 whenever he wants. I am going back to school. Who did that decision? But sometimes some decision requires to go through struggle and the troubles to be able to discover what is inside you. That's why the Bible tells us everything works for good. For those who live and walk in the purpose of God. So especially when we speak about godly women, when something goes wrong, you know it is an opportunity for you to shine. So what message are you getting? What can I do better? You can empower yourself. You can say, okay, if this man have left me because of this, I'm going to change my wardrobe. I'm going to begin to dress up like this. I'll begin to do my nails like me. I'll begin to do this and this. Take care for yourself. So I don't know exactly what she wanted to say, but the truth is success individual. You can sit down and cry, pity yourself, or you can plan because you have got everything. Because I believe when I was a refugee, I was a refugee. I found myself in the situation I don't have nothing. I learned how to sell in the market. I learned how to make this. I was successful, and I was able to bring my kids out of the refugee life to bring them here. So which means success. How do you see life? How do you see life? Do you trust your life in the hand of somebody? Or you can thrive and see beyond your problem, you struggle, and you begin and still succeed. Yes, success is individual. Don't blame anybody for lack of success.
Yeah.
You can plan, you can decide. You have got everything inside you. You are stronger than you think. Just sit down, bring your conscience together. See your lifestyle. Change something around. Start going to the gym. Do everything you can do, but success is in your hand.
There is another comment there. The person said that what advice can you give about Genesis
3:16,
chapter 3, verse 16? And it says, unto the woman is said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over you. This was when Adam and Eve ate.
Yeah. So I remember very well in the Bible, it says there's a consequences of every behavior.
Yeah.
So those are the consequences. Adam had his own consequences. Woman had their own consequences. In sorrow you ate, but whatever God said, God cannot give you what you cannot carry. He gives you the strength to go through the pain when delivering a baby, you know. Otherwise, if God have not given you the strength, yes, we deliver the baby through pain and the struggle. How come I see one woman giving birth to 10 kids?
12.
12.
Yeah.
So which means the God who have say we're going to be facing pain in order to deliver the baby, but God have never given you something without giving you the strength to endure. We go through pain during delivering, but we can have 1, 2, 3. I've never seen anybody having one and say, oh my God, it was so painful, I'm not going back again. We go back again.
Yes.
At the same time, men, you will eat, you sweat, you will struggle. And that's why men need to struggle. They need to pay the price. So in every behavior, there is a consequences. So that's the consequences that God gives to the human being from messing up in the Garden of Eden. If I can remember well, that's what I can add on that.
Okay.
So yeah, so being almost at the end of our time, but we want to give some advices for those women who are struggling out there.
Yeah. Yes, we want to advise them that don't give up. Believe that the Lord is with you and is going to make a way. If you are the one struggling, if you are in a situation that you cannot even talk, there will be connection. Don't lose hope and don't give up. Now, I want to talk to women that are making men and their family to cry. If you are one of them, through the way you behave, through the way you react, for the sake of this Women's Day, please stop. Desist from such behavior. There are some women, before their husband say one thing, they will have said 100. No